Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. Jose Rocha.
Good evening, Madam Mayor and Mr. Case. First off, I'd like to make it clear that these are strictly my opinions. These comments do not represent the protesters of Black Lives Matter, Boogaloo Boys, or the citizens being compelled to join the revolution that will free us from a tyrannical government. They do not represent the thoughts of others. I'd like to start off with a quote from Andrew Yang. There's a very popular notion out there that ideas change the world. That's wrong. People change the world. People making commitments and sacrifices and doing something about the forces that are tearing our society apart. Who do we serve? Humanity or the market? We as Americans were born with the legacy of fighting against tyrannical governments. Governments should provide protection from the depredations of tyrannical public servants with evil intentions. Our Constitution is sacred, but also flawed. Flawed because perversion and tyranny have infiltrated our government. People in government are capable of tyranny. We have seen it here in our small town. Collectively, the people of the United States of America are the owners of this soon-to-be great nation. Therefore, we the people are capable of demanding an end to sin, perversion, and tyranny in our government. When the people unite in solidarity, willing to make sacrifices in order to fight the people and institutions that have oppressed us all for far too long, anything is possible. Every human standing on stolen American soil has a right to have their voice heard and have their government respond accordingly. The people have the right to demand anything from their government. Furthermore, the demand for unity and equality and justice for all cannot be reached unless we, the people, fight to put an end to tyranny. We stand here together as one voice. Solidarity, love, equality, justice, respect, and putting humanity first is what we demand. We do not seek to push religion or dogma. Rather, we are people that have established morals and beliefs that put humanity first. We seek to press our local, community, fellow countrymen, government, and nation to do the same. Stand united and put humanity first. This vision of unity has now been undermined and attacked by tyrants in our government that are in pursuit of something evil and disgusting for the people they're supposed to serve. Tyranny is what happens when government stops putting humanity first. We are not a mob. We are virtuous people seeking an end to tyranny that has oppressed us all collectively as Americans. We, the people, have every right to protect ourselves from the hardships, cruelties, injustices, and racism our government knowingly subjects us all to daily. The second path towards solidarity that we want to avoid requires purification of all tyrants through revolution. This is where my current situation stands. My observation is that the city of Selah's current government is tyrannical. Protesters have been demanding nothing more than equality for all by exercising their First Amendment rights. They have not broken any laws or done anything that can be perceived as indoctrination. Everything that's happened is a natural order of some call a revolution. When we the people are ignored and subjected to tyranny, more people wake up and join us to fight injustice. For every protester's voice that purposely goes ignored by Selah's local government, 10 more join our ranks willing to fight to have their voice heard. The city's comments and actions since June 6, 2020 have gained the attention of Americans all over this country. This attention Selah is getting is because of the government leaders' radical outrage to peaceful protest. This has not only exposed their racism, but their tyranny. This has precipitated a very hateful and violent demand for protesters to stop exercising their First Amendment rights. These same leaders, along with agitators and their acolytes, are angrily and hatefully suppressing our constitutional rights. They're demanding we get over it and stop protesting for equality based on their own flawed assumptions and poorly informed positions and opinions. Protesters from all walks of life are standing together in solidarity, loudly demanding actions of equality, justice to be taken by a local government and national government. There has been no rational discussion or effort shown by the city to put humanity first. That's all we're asking for, to put humanity first. However, there has been a demand for protesters to bow down to a set of beliefs that are illogical, devoid of reason, bigoted, untrue, racist, unconstitutional, and tyrannical. Ideological forces in our government are now conducting a fascist campaign to destroy our city with tyranny, racism, hate, bigotry, misogyny, homophobia, transphobia, and the call to normalize sexual assault.
Thank you, Jose. Your time has concluded.
Being tolerated by the city government that has been infiltrated with fascists and tyrants.
Jose's time has concluded.
Solidarity is essential.
Thank you. Okay, so at this time,